For the past 3 years, the viral kings and queens of short form content have been using these sleek motion graphics. But here's the thing. The people who know how to do them are too busy with all their clients that they have no time to teach people and no time to make it easy to use. And the people who don't know how to do them think, why bother learning? Why don't I just become a better storyteller? Why don't I just get better at sound design? Anything to not jump into that menacing, scary After Effects project file. I mean, why do the layers even look like that? Why do you cut like this? Okay, I know I've been there, but you're in luck. My name is Mark Jonathan Romero, and I've been editing for the past 7 years, and for the last 2, I've been sharpening the educational motion graphics in all of my videos. And I'm not like one of these people who are packed to the brim with their clients that have no time to edit. In fact, I don't work with a lot of clients at all, and that's a huge win for you because sometimes I spend up to 8 to 12 hours a day doing these motion graphics, making them into templates and making them easy to use for beginners. Usually for things like this, there are preset packs and templates that people can use and edit faster and easier. But for educational content specifically, there was no packs, at least at the time of this recording. No points on screen, no roadmaps, no special reusable CTAs, nothing that's actually useful for short form video editors that want this educational style. So I spent the past month, sometimes 8 to 12 hours a day, making this specific style to the highest quality of standard. And it's the only pack of its kind right now, giving you expert level motion graphics in one click. So today I'm gonna break down exactly what's inside the pack and how I use them. Right now it's on pre-order for 50% off, so I would take advantage of that deal because August 25th it's going to be doubling in price. And if you're past the launch day, stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you how I can give you a special discount just for watching this video. Section number 1 is what's in the pack. Section number 2 is a demonstration on how to use the pack, and section number 3 is how to get the deal. This is section 1, what's in the pack. When you open the pack, you're going to see these 35 motion graphics templates ready to use. And you're gonna see some folders like this that have the name on them. These folders have one moger for each main point, and if you see something like 3 or 4 at the beginning, that means that it's a point with 4 different options. For example, here is this puzzle point, and if I say I want point number 2, it's gonna go like that. And if you include all of these points inside, it has 68 mogers, not just 35. These are the different kind of points inside. There's point number 1, which is just one thing coming up on the screen, and you can customize it to have different shapes like triangle, square, shield, and star, and there's up to 10 different variants. And if I go like this, I can make it just the outline and keep the number on the inside. So just in this one moger, there's up to 20 different variants. And that's before you change the font, you change the colors, and go crazy with your creativity. For 2 points, you have this animation here with 2 polygons coming in. For 3 points, you have 3 stars, a roadmap, and a ribbon. For 4 points, you have hexagons, puzzles, and chevrons. And for 5 points, you have an amazing ring animation that you can put behind your subject or in front. And you also have this 5-point roadmap that looks like this. It's one of my favorites. Those are the point options you have because for short form content, you're rarely going to be going over 5 points. And if you need anything from 6 to 9, you can use that first point and then just change the number. Or you can use the full screen point. Or you could do some crazy combinations like 1 through 4 being the puzzle and then 5 through 8 being the chevron. It's really up to you, and you can use your creativity to create endless options. And just a pro tip, like I'm doing in this video, you can actually use this for horizontal video too. I have a whole pack for horizontal motion graphics, but if you want to use this one in your horizontal videos too, you can do that. With this pack, I made sure to add sound design onto it because a lot of the times as a beginner, you drag something on and you forget about sound effects. But in reality, sound effects are just as important as visuals to immerse your viewer. So just drag and drop any of these on and you'll have sound effects that are already pro. Those were the points. Next, I'm going to introduce you to all of the other juicy animations that are helpful for educational content that come along with this pack. And just so you know, 35 is the base number. This number is only going to go up and up as I update this pack. When you get the pack, you'll get free updates for life. And just like the educational motion graphics pack that's full screen, I just added 3 new animations. So as time goes on, I'll be updating this every now and then. So for animations that aren't points, we have this bar chart, fully customizable. We have the check boxes that can turn into an exclamation point, a check, and it can be either a circle or a square for the actual box itself. That's 14 variations before you even change the color, the font, and all of that. We have the countdown pill for urgency, and we have 2 different 1-minute countdowns. We have a call to action for many chat messages, which is saying, comment blank and I'll send you blank. One that's animated in, and then one that's just static if you want to add your own animations. We have the full screen point that's fully customizable to any one of the points that you want to make. We have the highlighted word. We have an Instagram comment where you can customize the profile picture. We have a waveform pill if you're listening to some sort of music on there. We have 2 notifications, one that's animated in and out and one that's static if you want to add your own animation. We have a % bar, a % donut, and a % circle. We have a price slash, and we have 2 different revenue curves, one that goes up and one that goes down. These numbers here, the end is completely customizable along with all the colors. We have the search bar, and we have the shape burst, which has 7 different variations. We have X's, check marks, exclamation points, anything that you might need. We have the infamous TikTok comment if you want to make a reply video. And we have one of my personal favorites, the percentage pyramid, which shows which population is on the lower side and which ones are the chads. You might want to be in full screen for that one though, because the animation does go all the way to the edges. And lastly, we have the UI switch. But that's not all. You will also get the 2 fonts that are used in this pack, which is Tactical Sans and SF Pro, which is the Apple font. You will also get full access to the After Effects project file so that you can go in there, look at everything that I did, and if you want to customize it even further, you have full control over it here. And you have a folder with all of the sound design completely neatly organized for you. I know we went over a lot, but I wouldn't want you getting the pack without knowing exactly what's inside of it and if it's useful to you. So now it's time for part 2, which is how to use it. After you download it from the email sent to you, you're gonna get the folder, unzip the folder, and then get the Mogres and drag them and drop them into your graphics templates. And make sure to do that for every single folder that is inside the Mogre section. Then from there, just choose any one that you like and drag it and drop it into your sequence, and you'll see it pop up with sound effects attached. To customize it, just click on your graphic and then go to the properties panel. Here you'll see a group for every part of the animation. For text, go into text, and you can adjust the actual text, the font, the size, the position. And keep in mind that some fonts have different sizes, so if you change the font, you're probably going to need to change the position. You can change the color by changing the start color and the end color. And if you want to change the color quickly, just drag this little thing on the side of the hue. And the fastest way to change the color is by changing the master color at the top of every graphic. First, you turn on colorize, which will make it all the same color. Then you can choose the color, and you can choose the saturation and the lightness. But here's the thing, if you use master color, you can't have one part of it be red and one part of it be blue. When you change the master color, it puts all of it under the same color, which is perfect if you have a monotone kind of style for your brand. But if you want multiple colors, turn this off and change them manually. Those controllers of text, color, and position you're gonna find on pretty much all of the templates, but there's some that are on specific templates, like the shapes, like the ones that change. To control the shapes that pop up, we're gonna go into it and we're gonna see this little slider that says shape control, and we're gonna bump it up 1 whole number for every different animation. So for example, I'm on 1 right now, and that gives me this. If I change it to 2, it gives me a new shape. And it's the same with the other animations. If we have the main point come up and I want to change the style from a full circle to just the outline, we change that number of style to 2. And the same one for the checkbox. If you want to change either one of these, change it 1 whole number up or down. And then just look at all these juicy options that we have. For templates with photos inside of them, like the CTA and the Instagram comment, just drag and drop a new photo into this source panel and it'll change. For things like percentages, you're gonna see this slider here in the same way. It's gonna go 0 to 100. The countdowns work the same, just enter the number based on how many seconds it is. So if it's 2 minutes, I'm gonna put 120 seconds. And then the circle and the countdown will adjust automatically. Next, it's time to get into the super sauce. We're gonna go over 3 ways on how to use them. The first way is just putting it right on top of your subject. The second way is putting them in the center and making your background black and blurry by using this preset that's in my creators presets pack. When you get this vertical motion graphics pack, when you get my other motion graphics pack, when you get the text boss bundle or any of the paid packs, you get access to 11 free packs, which has things like my creators presets, my movement animations, and there's a whole list. Another free pack that we can use with this one is the super epic movements pack. So say we want our animation to end here. We don't want it to be so long, but we don't want it to end abruptly. We want it to have a smooth animation out. Just drag and drop one of my favorites, which is the chill out bottom, onto this, and you'll have this smooth animation that goes out. And there are over 74 animation styles in the super epic movements pack. If you want to see more of that, click this video here. And the third option, instead of just putting it on your footage or making the background blurry and black, is you can put it on a completely new background. And spoiler alert, I'm gonna come out with a premium backgrounds pack with backgrounds that look like this, so keep an eye out if you're interested in that. That's how to use the pack. That's the way that I've done it, but I'm sure you can get super creative and come up with new, fresh ways. So now we're gonna go into step number 3, which is how to take advantage of the deal. Go to markjeremiah.store, go to tools, and get the vertical educational pack. Here you'll see it for a pre-order on 50% off until August 25th. But that's not all. If you go to the horizontal motion graphics pack, like the ones that you see on screen now, you can also get that one for 50% off when you combine it with this one. The horizontal educational motion graphics pack has another 33 pro level motion graphics for you to use. So you get pro motion graphics for both horizontal and vertical with free updates for life for the price of one. But that's not all. If you go to the Text Boss bundle and get that with everything that you just did, you can get that one for 75% off. The Text Boss bundle has 28 short form hooks for vertical video like this and 32 for horizontal. It gives you podcast text and everything you might need for special looking text and videos. And it gives you 64 animations for After Effects so that you can create fresh, new combinations for yourself. And all of these packs, the Text Boss bundle and the educational horizontal, both come with the After Effects project file. So you get 50% off for the pre-order, 50% off of the educational, and 75% off of the Text Boss bundle. But this deal is only going to last while the pre-order for the educational motion graphics pack is up. So on August 25th, it's gonna end. But if you're watching past August 25th, I still wanna show my appreciation. So if you get the normal priced vertical motion graphics pack, you can still get the 50% off of the horizontal and 75% off of the Text Boss bundle. It's just you're not going to get this 50% off here. It's still big savings though. And if you don't want to keep paying for packs like this, getting one after the other, trying to take advantage of deals, you can join Guru Select, which is $350 a year, and you get access to all of my past packs, all of my future packs included for free in there. And it keeps you updated with all the new tools and extensions that I make for free. So for example, the people who were on Guru Select when the original motion graphics pack came out, get this one for free. They're gonna get my backgrounds pack for free. Everything included in there. Whoa, let's go.